Welcome and welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick. I think this is a Dodge Nitro. It called me out here. Want to know why? Say he had one that wouldn't start. It's a Jeep product, but he didn't say Nitro. As I get out here, where is the dead gun? I find out that it's a Nitro, Dodge Nitro, not a Jeep or Jeep Nitro. I guess it can go either way. Well, no power. Okay, let me see if let me see what kind of battery supply, what kind of voltage supply we have, guys. No start. This is actually a no crank. You guys know that there's a difference between a no crank and a no start. But the ending result is the same. You're not moving. Man, the battery is off. So that explains the no power. But be careful, guys. You have to wonder if it's off for a reason. You know, so you don't just, well, I wouldn't just dive right into it. I will, I would give it some test peak connection. Okay, I just heard a lot of stuff activate. Yes, it's loose. Soon they loosen it to remove it. Let's see what's going on now. This surely, that ain't why it wouldn't crank or wouldn't start as far as, okay. I'm starting. I'm running. Why? What's the battery disconnected? These are the type complaints that make you go, uh-oh. Whoa. Okay. Alrighty. Hold on, guys. Shut up. It's making sense. They disconnect the battery because obviously the horn was staying blowing. I touched the horn in the beginning just to see if I had power. Okay, but after that, I let it go. Let me see where is the freaking horn fuse, or if it has one. Some of these TIPMs don't have a horn relay. Guys, how many of y'all can read this little bitty ass writing? I have no idea where the horn fuse. I can barely see this. Boy, you can tell when you're getting up there in age. Alright guys, bear with me. I see something right here say horn, high-low horn. Okay, 10 amp, 10 amp. So M22 and M23 has something to do with the horn. Now, where's M22? M23 looks like it's this way. M22, M23, M24 right here. So where's M22, M23? Bear with me, guys. M22. How you skip? See, here's 24. How you skip 22 and 23? Oh, M23 right here, which means, let me see something, guys. I really was hoping there was some sort of a horn relay. So if I look at this way, M23 is right here, which means that's going to be this little 10 amp. God, I ain't got nothing to dig it out, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to have to take a break. I'm going to go to a quick break right quick, go grab some pliers and get a better view of this fuse box, because obviously what's happening is the horn is still blowing. The horn stay blowing when you power supply gonna equal continual horn. I didn't know that. They just told me it was a no start. Well, I don't think he knew that. I don't think he got the full. You can't. Of course, you're gonna no start if your battery is disconnected. I gotta go get some breakdown in communication somewhere. I need to talk directly to the customer. I don't want no middleman. I'm going to make a phone call. I'm gonna talk directly to the customer. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab a set of needle nose pliers and get a better view of this. All right, guys. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. All right, guys. Let's talk a little bit. Okay, here's the fuse box, the TIPM that in question, where we was trying to find. I was trying to find the fuses that feed the horn or that would let the horn blow. And when I pulled it up out of the diagram, I found out that right here, guys. Hope y'all can see that M22 and M23 fuse horn control output. So all what's going on in the TIPM is the output. All right, let's look at 22. What we say, 22 and 23, right? Let's go up here. The location of 22 and 23. Okay, the location of 22 and 23 happened to be, I found one while I was out there. It was just a little hard to see. Okay, so according to this, M22 is right here, M23 is right there. So they like basically neighbors, except for one fuse in between. Now, but guys, that shouldn't be your concern, because obviously the fuse is not blown, or you wouldn't be blowing like crazy. So what we need to do is let's go to another, let's look at this diagram, guys. Yeah, fuse is not your problem. I just needed to disconnect the fuse in order to turn the horn off. So guys, as you can see, TIPM actually took the place. Well, there's no horn relay per se. The drivers to the horn, as you can see right here. Here's the horn circuit. Okay, here's the two fuses I mentioned, 23 and 22 right here, which means they are being fed by drivers inside of the TIPM. Okay, so according to this, there's no external horn relay, guys. The drivers are built inside of the TIPM. So now what we don't see in this picture is the inputs. Okay, for your driver to work, there has to be some form of inputs, some form of a signal from, let's say, the customer pressing the horn pad. Now, you well know how a horn pad works as far as a switch. Horn switch is merely contacts. Okay, when you press on the horn pad, the contacts will close. Okay, that closed circuit basically sending a ground signal somewhere. Had this been a horn relay, it likely would have went to pin 85, I want to say, a typical ISO relay, but it's not. There is no horn relay. So where is that signal going? That ground signal, closed ground signal from the horn pad, where is it going? I cannot see that, so I don't know. Now what I will do is see, they cut my circuit off right here, so I don't know. So obviously that is our concern. Now if that horn, what I can do is go to the TIPM connector and see if that ground circuit is there. If that ground circuit is not there and this horn is activating, that is merely a short in the TIPM, just triggering the horn off for no reason. That happens, guys, but do not just jump to conclusion. This TIPM is almost $1,000. You really should do your diagnostic. So what I need to do is pull the connectors off of the TIPM connectors in the TIPM and see which circuit that is that feed the horn, or that comes from the horn switch. If I press that horn and that circuit goes ground, then yes, that's my input. But if that circuit is not even ground going to the TIPM, yes, you merely have a short out TIPM. Alright, so guys, let me go to another break. I gotta figure some things out. I'll keep y'all up to date. Stay with me, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Welcome back to the channel. We're back at the car. Let me explain something to you. First of all, I'm gonna need to apologize to you, because I physically really don't have any time to show you the proper way to diagnose this, because yeah, she just called and want to know right away what's wrong with her car. So the quickest way I can go by finding out is to simply swap out a known TIPM. What I'm suspecting is that signal is corrupt inside of here. Now what we just saw on the screen, computer screen, we just saw, all we can see is the output. All right, so remember guys, fuse 22 and 23, I guess that's these two 10 amps. They're obviously good because the horn blowing. All I can see is the outputs to the horn. Okay, now unless that output is shorted to power somewhere, which is highly unlikely, that's why that horn is continuing to blow. But I'm suspecting it's, the inputs are corrupted inside, not from the switch, because remember, only thing we need from the horn pad is a ground signal. When you press that horn pad, that circuit will close the ground, and that signal is supposed to come, like I said earlier, to a relay. There is no relay. This drivers are inside, the horn drivers are built inside the TIPM. So the reason I'm apologizing is for, I'm finna do, I have to resort to quick diagnostics, okay? And the quickest way I know how is to simply swap this out right quick and see if that fixed the problem. But what I want you guys to know is how to do it. You might not have this access. You might not have a scan tool. And I don't even have my scan tool today, so I'm gonna apologize for that, because there was some things on the screen I wanted to show you. But I have to resort to such trickery right now. So again, we're trying to find out why this horn's staying activated. Guys, let me swap this out real quick, and I'll get back with you guys. Stay tuned. All right guys, here we go. Let's put this back on here, go inside and see what happens. I think last time, what did I do? I just turned the key on. Now, I don't know what was wrong with this TIPM. Obviously what was wrong with this TIPM was the wiper stay on. See, that's what I say guys, you can use a TIPM for many different reasons. I decided to keep the TIPM even though it was failed for wiper purpose. So oh man, I hate to charge this customer. These TIPMs are expensive. Can you get them used? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Should you? I don't see a problem in it, but obviously something's going on internal to the TIPM, okay? And I don't know what, because they don't give us that portion of the diagram, guys. So my horn is not blowing. I have everything hooked up the way it was. So I really want to know what the inputs to the circuit look like, guys. But I don't have that. I can't see that. So there's really nothing I can do about that. But I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I have, guys. The reason why the horn was staying on, because internal drivers to the TIPM. The key is on. Like I say, the wipers are on because this TIPM failed. That's why we replaced the TIPM in the first place, because it had the wipers on. Alright guys, I have to wrap this video up. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.